Food Stories.
This is Food Stories.
This is Food Stories, a podcast from FareShare Greater Manchester.
A podcast from FareShare Greater Manchester.
A podcast from FareShare Greater Manchester.
Hello and welcome to Food Stories from FareShare Greater Manchester. FareShare Greater Manchester is the largest food redistribution charity in the northwest of England, rescuing good-to-eat surplus food from going to waste and redistributing it to charities and community groups who are serving their communities with food. In this episode, we're taking you with us on a visit to a busy community hub, serving all ages with food, friendship and lots more. Levenshulme Inspire, which uses food from FareShare every week.
We couldn't run the café, absolutely. Without a FareShare delivery every Tuesday morning, we would not be able to do what we do in any shape or form. Honestly, we expecting the delivery on Tuesday morning eagerly. You know, we place an order on Monday, so I'm always going to the chef. What did you get? What can we have a look at? And then we create a menu. So without especially fresh produce, meat or some dairy products we will not be here. So we're very grateful and we love working with FareShare.
Levenshulme Inspire is a multi-purpose community centre based in the Levenshulme United Reformed Church building on Stockport Road. The community space was created by the dwindling congregation at the church 15 years ago when it chose to open the building up for the use of the wider community. It's now a thriving and well-loved community centre owned by the people of Levenshulme. Activities at Inspire include creative classes, toddler groups, fitness classes for older residents, and this is where FareShare Greater Manchester comes in, a community café that's open 5 days a week, offering freshly cooked, low-cost meals. Zaneta is the cafe coordinator at Levenshulme Inspire.
Very busy Monday till Friday. We usually do only lunch service, but on a Wednesday we do breakfast service as well from 9 o'clock. And our customers are getting used to the morning service because that's something new we started to do just recently. We are catering for the community of Levenshulme. We are based in the centre of Levenshulme and we are trying to be as affordable as possible with the food being freshly cooked on the side every morning. Our team is quite small and we only have one chef in the kitchen, but we are supported by many volunteers. We have up to 30 volunteers a week coming through the cafe and they help in different positions like in the kitchen or with the service at the front. We have a very diverse group of volunteers. They come from all walks of life and they are, without them we couldn't actually run the cafe as we do. Our kind of most important part is that we used surplus food in the cafe. We are creating our specials and menu depending on what we are able to source, and one of the biggest sources is FareShare. So we create our specials on a daily basis depending on what produce we have and what type of customers we are expecting that day. So for example, some days we know there is an elderly group based in Inspire, so we cater more traditional food for them, so they get a nice hot lunch. And then when some days we know we have parents with young children coming in, so we cook something what we think they would enjoy, so a little bit some more modern dishes. So I think that's in some what we actually do as a cafe.
Would you be able to operate without FareShare food?
Absolutely not. No, we are really, really dependent on the delivery from FareShare. We will not be able to have this type of prices. We serve fully cooked lunch for £5. We do roast on Thursdays, that is for £5, so it's very accessible for people to come and have a hot food so they don't have to cook at home, to save energy, effort, and they can socialise, what is a big part of the community spirit here in Inspire. I cannot actually imagine working without FareShare because I've done it now for nearly 5 years, so it's always a bit of a challenge, but our chef is very he's got a really wide range of dishes. He can cook very well, so we're very lucky.
I'm Andy, I'm the chef at Inspire.
And what does your job involve here?
Okay, so it's working with a team of volunteers, providing food for the local community.
You get your delivery from FareShare on a
Yes,
Tuesday. How important is that to what you do in the kitchen?
It's vital. It's vital to keep our costs down and also provide a variety of fresh produce for people in need.
And is it a challenge having different ingredients?
It certainly can be, but we're quite good at, feast or famine situations, so we can provide a wide range of healthy meals with the produce.
What kind of things have you got on the menu at the moment?
Okay, so we have a core menu, which is toasties and sandwiches and soups. We do a freshly prepared soup daily, and stews and stuff that go in a slow cooker. And then we have specials that are served from the back. So we'll do different stuff every day with an emphasis on healthy, seasonal produce where available.
Without the FareShare food, what would you do?
It would be so different. Our costs, we have to control our costs, obviously, with the food cost crisis. It's absolutely vital. We provide food for older people, vulnerable people, and we offer it to them at an affordable price, and it's a vital thing for the community, I think.
What kind of feedback have you received from people coming in here and enjoying the facilities and the food?
It's again, people say it's a vital lifeline. They get to meet their friends, have some home cooked food, which people might not experience, living alone or struggling to pay bills and stuff. We on a Tuesday we do a task force lunch for it's over 55s, and again on a Thursday we do like a roast dinner. So I think it's vital for people to have that community feeling of like having a Sunday dinner, with family and friends. Whatever.
In your role here, what do you get out of doing your job?
Well, it's partly the challenge of working with surplus food, turning it into something that can be exciting, looks good and tastes good.
One of the volunteers supporting Andy in the kitchen is Rahila. She says getting out of the house and volunteering at Inspire has been a valuable experience for her, and one which she hopes will lead to paid work.
I think I'm doing work in future in kitchen, and I get confidence. I do my first level of food and safety course as well. Zaneta told me to do this, and I did. Now I'm passed and I have a certificate, and I'm very happy to come here. Every time she asks me, I say yes, I will come. Yeah. My children, they're happy for me. They said you have confidence now and you look happy and organized. I get this from here, Inspired. They give me that confidence.
That's lovely to hear. It's so easy, isn't it, when you're looking after the family and you're at home?
Oh, no,
confidence does go, but then going out and seeing people and
meet different people and speak, because my English is not good, I think. And when I start here, I get speak well, I think.
Yeah, very well.
Yeah.
Very well.
Yeah.
And what about Inspire? What does it mean to the community here?
I think is you buy food, homemade food here, and low cost, and it's very tasty. Even my children, they pick me up here and they enjoy. They eat here and they enjoy Andy food. He make very nice dishes. He's very helpful. They all very helpful, because Zaneta, she teach me everything, make coffee and how to deal with till, but I prefer to back side, not front side. That's why I'm in kitchen.
Behind the scenes.
Behind the scene, yeah. I really enjoyed it here.
Yeah, it seems like it's a really valuable
Yeah.
resource for the whole community.
Whole community, yeah, they come here and talk to each other and we're really good mood, and they meet different people. Even I meet different people. I didn't know when I have 5 children, and my whole time in my picking, drop and making food for them, like since 30 years. But now I say no, this is my time, I'm going out now to get something and to get job. Yeah, it's very good.
Fantastic. Well, congratulations on your first certificate that you've achieved so far.
Thank you.
Who knows where you will end up?
Yes. I hope I get a good job and I get... even if I didn't get job, I still give time to here because I like here. They are very good people, yeah.
In addition to catering for visitors in the café, Inspire uses food from FareShare Greater Manchester to stock the community fridge. Zaneta says this is open to anyone and is an important way of reducing food waste.
Some of the feedback we got from our service users is that we are taking away the kind of like a shame from being depending on food support, or being able to ask. We're taking the stigma away from people openly talking about how everything is expensive and how everyone is kind of needing the support. We also try to encourage people who are not exactly in financial hardship to use our community fridge, as we try to help with waste as well. And I think it's very important that the parts of the communities are connected, that people are not like kind of separated by the people who need the support and by the people who don't need it as much, really. So I think we try to blend everyone in here in Inspire, and if we were here on lunchtime, you will see there is different diverse group sitting together and socialize. It's kind of like, people would say side effect, but it's a very important part of the cost of living crisis still carrying on, that people cannot afford to come out and spend time with people around them, and they get very lonely. So we have another initiative in the winter, and we're offering tea and coffee for £1, so people can come and talk to some friends.
There's no getting away from the welcoming and friendly atmosphere at Levenshulme Inspire. People clearly love coming, and conversations aren't just limited to the tables where customers are sitting, with people calling out to others as they arrive. Pauline and Billy are regular and frequent visitors to the centre and were keen to speak to me about what they get out of coming. Pauline, you're here waiting for your breakfast. Do you come here regularly?
Oh yeah, Monday, sometimes Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and sometimes Friday.
You're a regular then?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
What do you make of what's here? How important is it to you?
Well, it gets out, doesn't it? Meeting. I think I know everybody that comes in here now. Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
The atmosphere that I get here is that it's very warm, it's very welcoming.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just a very important, valuable place.
Well, yeah, of course it is. People won't come if they don't like it, will they? No.
And obviously people do, because there's been lots
We've
in
got
already.
a gentleman who comes with us. He only comes on Tuesday and Thursday. And he's 91. He's 91 next week, and this is life and soul of the party, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's got a bit of dementia coming on, but he's okay. And he does exercise, he sits down as his dinner. We might take something home with him, yeah.
My name's Billy, and Pauline's husband.
Okay, so you're a regular then?
Yes, yeah.
What does this place mean to you?
It means everything, really, because otherwise we'd just be sat at home. Well, I'd just be watching television, doing nothing. So I'll come in, we've made friends quite easily, haven't we? So I really enjoy it. And the staff are really friendly. And with regard to the exercise class, the teacher who exercises, she does music from the 60s to 70s and 80s. And there's about 20 or all of us, and we all have a really good time exercising. And because there's so many of you, you don't realise you're exercising, you're just enjoying the company.
And then they all come in here for the dinner.
Yeah.
That sounds fantastic.
It does. Of course, we have a cake as well.
Well, you've burnt off the calories, so
Well,
you've
got to
earned
have
it.
something, yeah.
How would life be for you if this place wasn't here?
Oh, it'd be dull. I mean, the days would seem long, really. I mean, we like each other's company, but you need somebody else to join in, don't you?
Levenshulme Inspire offers visitors food and a warm place to meet, a place to combat loneliness and find community. Here's Inspire's café coordinator Zaneta again.
We're very lucky we can offer the space here, that we are very welcoming. We have a group of older men who just become friends here, and they come in every day, have a cup of tea, some of them have lunch, some of them just have a cake and a cup of coffee. But you can see how much it improved their life, because they all live by themselves, and they just come and wait around if somebody's going to turn up that day. And every day there is at least 2-3 of them, and sometimes on Thursdays there's way more of them together. Also parents with young children, that can be very isolating. We have a couple of classes at the Inspire Centre, and then a group of parents come and have a lunch together as well, and then eventually we see their children growing until they go to nursery.
That's fantastic, being able to see people from all walks of life and all ages being able to come together and use this facility.
Yes, I think food is a very important part of socialising, bringing communities, families together. I think it's probably the key how you can get people with different backgrounds, abilities, different stories to come together, because everyone likes to share food. And it's nice to make it kind of like a social event for people to be able to come and eat, and it doesn't break their bank account. So I think I'm very lucky that we are able to support the community this way.
If you'd like to find out more about the work Levenshulme Inspire is doing for the local community, you can find a link to their website in the show notes for this episode. And if you've been inspired by what you've heard and you'd like to find out more about FareShare Greater Manchester and the work we're doing to support charities and community groups across our city like Levenshulme Inspire, please have a look at our website to find out how you can support us through food donations, financially, or by volunteering your time to support our operation. Please share this episode with anyone who you think would like to hear it too. And if you're able to, please leave a rating and review on your favourite podcast app to help other people find out about food stories from FareShare Greater Manchester. Until next time, thanks for listening.